I found this picture, Arc de Triomphe, at the thrift store, and when I saw it, I thought, you know what, that would make a super cool table. Gotta love the thrift. So I went to the hardware store to purchase some wood. I needed to build up the thickness of the table for attaching hairpin legs to. So I bought this aspen wood. I took measurements. Cutting off the plastic wrap. Measuring the appropriate length for the cut. Make a straight line using my square. Clamp down the board. Putting on my safety glasses. First cut. Removing the clamps. Sliding the board down to make another cut. Using the square to make a straight line. Replacing the clamps once I have moved the board down for the new cut. Going to sand the edges. I have placed the picture face down on a sheet so I don't mess up the picture, which will be the top of the table. Just roughening up the back of the picture where the boards I just cut are going to go. Brushing off the dust. I'm going to lay the boards I just cut on the back of the picture and flip it over and take the wood glue and pour it onto the back of the picture. And then I'm going to put some gloves on and smear the glue into the back of the picture and place the board on top of the glue. I am going to clamp the board overnight, but I'm going to use a washcloth on the face side of the picture so that the clamp doesn't make a mark. Looks good. Now to do it all again on the other side. I let it dry overnight, so now I'm going to remove the clamps. The boards are nice and flush with the picture. Now to put on the hairpin legs. I am measuring to have the hairpin legs inset just a little bit because I don't want the legs to be past the edge of the table. Drilling the holes for the screws. I am just putting one screw for each hairpin leg at this time so I can see how it stands up before I put the remaining screws in. Don't worry, there won't be any overhang of the hairpin leg as I will be putting two other shorter boards that will be perpendicular to the longer boards. The table rested nicely on the floor, so now I'm going to put the remaining screws in all of the hairpin legs, except for one on each hairpin leg because, as I said previously, there needs to be two more boards placed on the back of this table. The hairpin legs sit at a little bit of an angle, so when making the holes, it's hard not to have the drill hit the hairpin leg. Now I'm going to use this black stain to stain the boards so that they will blend in with the remainder of the picture. Making sure to get the edges because that is the actual part of the board that you will be seeing. Now to let that board dry. Really only the edges of these boards need to be stained black, but I just wanted to go ahead and just stain what I can see as far as the board, so that's what I'm doing. Now if I have cut this board to the appropriate size, it will slide right into place. I didn't stain the back side of the board because it's going to be flush with the table and you won't see it. Look at that. Will you just look at that? Now there is one screw in each of these legs that needs to go into the board. Okay, we've got to put on the other short board, so I cut it with the circular saw, stained it, and now we're going to place it in its place here for the table so that the last screw in each hairpin leg can be attached to it to make it nice and sturdy. It's all lined up, and now we can drill the holes. All hairpin legs are on the table securely. So this was a picture for a wall, not a table. We are converting it to a table. So what I'm going to do is just wipe off the top of this table really well, and then I'm going to apply a couple of coats of Mod Podge because I don't feel that the Mod Podge yellows quite as much as a polyurethane, but I'm still going to put a coat of polyurethane over the Mod Podge when it dries so that this table can be functional and you can sit things on it and not worry about it ruining the table. Table is protected with the coats of Mod Podge and polyurethane. We have a French themed coffee table, and you can see I have my glass of wine sitting on it for a job well done. Arc de Triomphe, Weekend Paris. What a fun, cool, one-of-a-kind table made from a picture. And the hairpin legs came with these cool rubber footrests to protect the table legs and your floor. As I always say, it's poppin'. If you enjoyed this video, pop that subscribe button, like and share. Thank you.